Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. And today we're doing Formula One. So it's Let's Talk Formula One. I'm joined by Chris, and it's raining. There is rain at Imola, which means, but it's only raining on half the track, which makes it even better. But before we get into all of that, Chris, how are we doing, mate? I'm
doing good. I'm glad to be on the official F1 Watchalong.
we love to see it. We love to see it. Yes, this is the only place that you'll get unbiased Formula One views from a panel that knows their stuff. We've got a couple more maybe on their way. One of them is a bit of a rookie in F1, which means a little bit of explaining is needed. But for all the people that haven't seen the Imola track, this is what Imola looks like. That is Imola, right? So if I take all the stuff off so that you can actually see what you're looking at. This is Imola right here. As you can see, the start finish straight is above Chris's AV. You go down towards turn 1, down towards the chicane, which is where I am currently, or in between my eyes. You see that chicane there in between my eyes? That's where you're going. You're going that way. So that is where you go. Down the chicane into turns 4 and 5, through another chicane up to turn 6. That's sector 2. Then you're going up or down the hill, around there, up along Charlotte's Head, down to 14 and 15. That's where Yuki Tsunoda had his accident yesterday, with the back end catching him out. And then you go down to turn 16, 17, and 18. There is DRS. The DRS activation point is just before turn 17. And you get to use that DRS all the way along turns 19 down to turn 2. But Charles, how are we doing?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm looking forward to this. I mean, rain always does make this a little bit more fun, to be honest.
Oh, it does, especially when only half the track's getting rained.
Yeah, exactly. This is my point, like, because you've got like that safety of the other half, and then all of a sudden you're like in the rain, and you're like, wow, I need to sort my life out. I need to. Yeah. You've literally got to be prepared for both weathers in the space of one track.
Well, yeah, and the lap's only what, 1 minute 14? I think it's something like that.
So it makes it a little bit more interesting for the race, because it depends on the car and how you race. Instead of like just how you race, it's now the weather is now an inclusive in that, meaning that who you think's going to win might not today, and that's just because of the weather.
Yep, 100%. The weather is going to be a huge impact today. Fernando Alonso's already been off on his outlap. He had some issues, but he's okay. They had to change his front wing, which you never know. You know, it's never ideal. It's never ideal to not have your front wing attached. There were some damage to his car as well, which did cause some issues. I'm just adding the starting grid to the thing so that everyone can see where everyone is. But before we get into all of that, please make sure you're smashing the like button, subscribing to the channel with notifications on. We're 8 away from 200. RJ did a madness last night and got us a load of new subscribers. So welcome to all of you that are new to the channel. But please make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, because it would mean an awful lot getting to 200. We set the target before the end of the month. I'm almost now certain we can definitely hit that. So a big up to everyone that supported the channel so far. Big up to RJ in the comments. Nearly 200. Yes, RJ, nearly 200. We couldn't thank you enough. But Sulz is currently watching Arsenal. I think he's he may be on soon. Someone will quote Ty from AFTV. I lost because of the rain. Yes, that will look, that will become a factor. There's absolutely going to become a factor. We're all going to try and sync up before we start. They're currently showing me Lando Norris. I don't know. People may be ahead. I don't know. We'll see.
I've seen Lando Norris. I'm like way ahead now.
Okay, perfect. So if you pause at something, like when it turns to something new, Chris, whereabouts are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm the same as you, Niall. I'm in the
Oh,
same
excellent.
I feel like we need to get to a point where like there's something big that I can tell you what it is. I can't right now. Like there's no specifics. It's just people talking.
Yeah. When there's something big, tell us and we'll all sync up. Will I be doing Murray Walker or Crofty? I'm not sure. Will I go lights out and away we go, or will I be doing go go go? That's what we need to. That is something I haven't even got through into my head just yet, but we'll get there. But before we do all of that, the start of the race is in 12 minutes time. Let's have a look at the starting grid for today. So you've got Hamilton on pole, Perez is second, Verstappen third, Leclerc fourth, Gasly fifth, Ricciardo sixth, Norris seventh. Norris would have been third if it weren't for track limits yesterday.
Yeah.
Bottas down in eighth. A big race needed for Bottas. Esteban Ocon in ninth, with Lance Stroll 10th. Carlos Sainz was dumped out at Q2. He'll be 11th, with George Russell 12th. Sebastian Vettel 13th. Latifi with his best ever qualifying in Formula One, starting 14th. Fernando Alonso in 15th. Kimi Raikkonen 16th. Giovinazzi 17th. Mick Schumacher 18th. Dickhead 19th. And Yuki Tsunoda, who did crash out in Q1 yesterday, is going to be starting in 20th position. So some big moves needed from Alonso, Vettel, even Tsunoda. You look at where Gasly is, Tsunoda's going to need to push his way through the grid. Bottas is going to need to push his way through the grid as well. But Chris, we'll start with you. Who, out of all of that, who are you looking out for? Who can win this race today?
Oh, what a question. Yeah, after qualifying, before the weather today, I was thinking, Lewis Hamilton's got this. He's got a better race strategy than Max Verstappen. But now the weather's came in, the weather's played a part, and I actually fancy Verstappen to win it. I think Verstappen suits the rain more, in my opinion, from what I've seen of his F1 career. He seems to thrive well in the rain, so yeah, I fancy Verstappen's chances.
Yeah, so do I. I think Verstappen is a bit of a rain master, slowly becoming a bit like Schumacher. We'll see if Mick Schumacher's got his father's boots on, because his father was excellent in the rain. He was the rain master. You couldn't get better than Michael Schumacher. So we'll see if Mick has got a bit of his father's sort of wet weather racing. But Charles, out of all of them, who's your pick to win the race today?
I have to agree, Verstappen, definitely. I feel like he's had overall in the qualifiers, he was quite an average kind of overall he had kind of the same average of position. He performed well. You know, he's been performing well for the last couple of races with Hamilton just clipping him. So, you know, it's got to get to a point where Verstappen takes a win. And I think today could be today, especially with the rain.
Yeah, 100%. I have to agree with you there. Verstappen, obviously, in the last race, very unlucky not to have won the race, mainly because of track limits. Again, being forced to give the position back to Lewis is the only reason that he didn't get it. So yeah, this is the Imola GP. It is round 2 of the FIA World Championship. It's the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. It's a bit of a tongue twister, this one is. It is a bit of a tongue twister. Big up to Sulz, who's made all our overlays on everything. He is amazing at all of that. Big up for RJ getting all the subs that we needed as well. Have a good stream. We'll have a good stream. Thank you to yourself. Get your comments in. We want to hear from you before we start. Basically, who do you think's going to win? That's the question that we want to hear from you. They're just doing adverts to me. So, Charles, when they show the F1 logo,
They are doing adverts to me. I'm on adverts too.
Yeah. So if once it gets straight to the F1 logo, if you pause, and then I'll tell you when we get to there as well. Some comments from Craig. Looking forward to this. Sounds like a good concept. Not an F1 fan myself, but I'll keep popping in and out for you guys. Big up the panel. Yeah. Absolutely. And look, Charles is a bit new to Formula 1 as well.
I've paused it.
Excellent.
I've paused it.
Excellent.
Okay, it just says Grand Prix Sunday, Imola, and then the big F1 logo.
Yeah, I'll let you know when we get to that. Charles is new as well, relatively new to Formula 1. She knows a little bit, but we'll be here helping as well. Sort of, if there's anything you're stuck on, just put it in the comments and we'll be able to answer it. Start now. We're there.
Done.
Excellent.
You just got to the point where you've got they're showing the track now and the cars.
Yeah, they're showing the cars. It's Max Verstappen, the Ferrari. We're all pretty much synced up now, which is perfect.
Oh, this is great.
Craig saying Charles and Andrew was brilliant in the Chelsea City show. Yes, yesterday was very fun. I'm not going to lie. It was brilliant. We went down a bit of, after you left, we went down memory lane and started talking about Nottingham Forest winning the European Cup and all sorts. It was beautiful.
Oh, I love that. No, I did keep on watching it. I was I was watching it, and it was a good show, to be honest.
Yeah, I enjoy going down memory lane.
Oh, I got Steve Bruce in the chat.
Yeah, Craig saying, was Sulz and Jeannie not meant to be on this as well? Jeannie's taken a bit of a break from social media, I think. And Sulz is currently watching Arsenal. If he can, he'll jump on as well. But you've got me, Charles, and Chris, and Chris has got exceptional knowledge about Formula 1, as have I, and Charlotte is absolutely brilliant as well. And Steve Bruce, I am world class. I'm sure you are. I think there may be others that disagree with you. But look, you beat Villa yesterday. Was it Villa?
West Ham.
No, West Ham. You beat West Ham yesterday, so congratulations on your win. I'm waiting for Ollie to come in the chat. I'm waiting for Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer. We've had Jose. We've had Harry. I'm
not going to lie. I had Harry, Kane, and Jose in my comments last night, and it was actually killing me. And because obviously, the Chelsea rumours, he was just playing on that. He was like, Prime, if I'll come to Chelsea if you sell Pulisic.
Yeah, 100%. Craig saying, okay, is Jeannie okay? Hope all is okay with you guys. Keep checking in on each other and take care. Yeah, Jeannie will be fine. We give him as much support as we can. He just needs a bit of a break.
Sometimes you need a break. Social media is so toxic.
Oh, I know, and I've decided to work on it. But hey,
I know,
that's the fun of working on social media. Send my love to Jeannie. Make sure he's good. I'll send that to him later on after we've done the watch along. It's a long day for us. We've got obviously this show. Then we've got we're doing a joint match reaction. So we'll react to obviously Arsenal, Fulham, and United Burnley today at 6 p.m. And also we'll have the Checkered Flag Show, 9 p.m., just going through all the stuff that's happened over the weekend and any questions you've got. So if there's something you don't know or you want to know, that is the show to ask us, because we'll have, I think Chris is going to be there, I think he said, and we'll be able to answer these questions for you, whether it be a technical question about the cars, the regulations, the drivers, our predictions, any sort of questions you've got burning in you, then make sure that you give us them and we'll get them to you. Steve saying Joe Willock over Mason Mount. I'm going to disagree with that, mate. I respect you for being in the chat. That's bonkers. And Craig saying predictions for all podium, all panel question. I think it will be Verstappen, Perez, Lewis. I don't think Lewis is going to do very well. I think both Red Bulls, the fact that both Red Bulls are up there and Bottas isn't, I think that's going to hurt Lewis quite a bit. So I'm going Verstappen, Perez, and Hamilton in that order. Chris, what about you, mate?
I have to agree. I'm under Verstappen first, Perez second, Hamilton third. I know I'm British, as much as I love Hamilton, but I have to keep it honest and neutral. I think I've been in a lot of drivers that struggled this weekend on this track. They went wide, and I think Hamilton will struggle. Personally, I just think Red Bull still got the quicker car.
Yeah.
And I don't think Hamilton, as much as he done well in Bahrain, I don't think he
Lando could even potentially go up there. He's
Well, that's-
he's got a very
That's my pick. I think that it's going to be.
Fast car.
I think it's going to be Verstappen, Perez, and Norris. I think Lando will take third. I don't think today is Lewis Hamilton's day to be in the top three.
That would be absolutely beautiful. That would be beautiful to see that happening to Lewis. Look, I may be British, but I hate Lewis. I'm sick of him winning. I just
feel like I'd like to see some change. I think change is the problem. Yeah. It's not about the fact that no one's accepting that Lewis Hamilton isn't talented, but when you've got the same person winning all the time, it gets a bit boring. Like, I would like to see like winning the F1 get a little bit closer to like winning. So it's like it's like a Premier League title race. You're like, oh, who's going to win?
Yeah,
but it's not. It's never been like that. It's always like, Lewis Hamilton has won it like 4 or 5 races before the end, and it's just a bit like, I would like to see maybe Verstappen shine, Perez shine, Lando Norris, like
an update.
They all have the capability.
An update. Sebastian Vettel is going to be starting from the pit lane. I'm not sure what issues he's got at the moment, but he is going to be starting from the pit lane. Once I find that information, I do have the driver tracker and all of the lovely stuff that I need next to me, so I can give you as much information as they do on Sky Sports. That's what we want. They have driver trackers, they have the TV screens. So this is gonna be beautiful. So I'll find out why Sebastian is starting from the pit lane. Right, as for Vettel, he is now opting for a pit lane start as his car still isn't completely ready after those brake issues were detected. Yeah, Sebastian had some brake issues. So that is that. Craig saying, I like Lando because I watch his streams on Twitch. Wish him all the best. Yeah, Lando's a funny guy. He's absolutely brilliant. Yeah. And Steve saying, I'll be right back, just getting ready to sign a 5-year contract. I'm sure the Newcastle fans will be delighted about that. As for tyres, the only 4 drivers that have gone for full wets are Mazepin, Schumacher, Ocon and Gasly. They're starting on full wet tyres. The rest I expect will be on intermediates. So the only light rain is expected from here on in, but the track down near Tosa is pretty wet already, and that could leave the team scratching their heads over exact timings to swap to slicks. So you're going to have to make that adjustment from inters or wets to slicks. Button was always very good at that, but that isn't going to work. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, Vettel and Stroll's. So Aston Martin still working hard on both cars after Stroll's brakes caught fire earlier. 10 minutes to go. Well, not 10 minutes now, but they're doing the formation lap now. It's very wet down by Tosa.
It is literally. It looks like it's smoky, but it's just the water. Like, it's crazy how much you can't see. Like, I didn't realize how much rain they had because it didn't look like it was raining loads. But when you see the cars go through, you realize how much rain they have had because that's crazy.
I'm going to see if team radio is working.
So listen, we're going to have to start from the pit lane. We're going to push the car to the pit lane, but not finish until.
Yeah, it's just Vettel saying that they're starting from the pit lane. Lewis is on his formation lap.
Oh, who's just out?
That is
Charles Leclerc, I think.
That is Charles Leclerc. That's Charles. Yeah, Charles Leclerc. He's managed to pick it up. He should be able to get back to where he's originally starting from, but we will see. We'll see there. He just look when it's this wet, you don't want to be touching the wet paint, and that is exactly what Leclerc did. Touching the wet paint, he span a little bit, and but he's collected it.
He recovered quite well, to be honest.
Yeah, and he'll be allowed to overtake to get to his grid position, which was fourth, is where his grid position was. So everyone has started on intermediates, apart from, as I said, the ones of Gasly, Ocon, Schumacher and Mazepin. Vettel starting from the pit lane on intermediates. It's interesting that both Hasses have decided to go on to full wets, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting one. They're just lining up on the grid. Obviously, I still haven't decided what I'm doing. Am I doing Crofty or Walker? We'll soon see. It'll probably be a mixture of both. It's certainly going to be an interesting one. All of them are now starting to get onto the start-finish straight. Obviously, Vettel there in the pit lane. He'll have to wait for all the cars to drive past, and then he'll be released to go. So we shall see. We shall absolutely see what is going to happen here. All right. The safety, the medical car is just 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights,
5 lights.
Go! Here at Imola. And Hamilton gets off the line. Verstappen with a great start. Verstappen is absolutely with a great start here.
God.
He's going on the inside.
Go on,
Oh, it's close. Wheel to wheel into the first chicane. And he pushes Lewis away. Holy moly. Lewis has been pushed off the track. And Max Verstappen is currently leading the race into the second chicane.
Go, hon.
Lewis is in second. And Perez third. Leclerc is fourth. Holy shit, what a start there. What a start.
I thought they were going to go toe-to-toe for a little bit longer. And now Verstappen was like, no, sorry, Lewis, see you later, bye.
Not in this chicane, not in this weather.
I thought they'd be a little bit closer, but, you know.
There's a yellow flag. Oh, no, the yellow flag has been taken back. Team radio. Right, Vettel brake by wire.
Hamilton has got body damage, and Bottas has apparently run over and got other damage.
Oh shit! Team radio from Lando. Let me just listen to this. All right, sector 1 very tricky. Sector 2 a little bit of wet. As Carlos Sainz going across the grass there. But yeah, there's a yellow flag in sectors 2 and 1. This is getting mad. This is absolutely mad.
Oh god.
Latifi.
Latifi is in the wall. That's a safety car. That's a safety car. I feel sorry for Latifi because Latifi had such a good qualifying, and he's now in the wall. That's a safety car. And that gives us time to reflect on the first lap because Jesus Christ, that was mad.
That was crazy. Like, I mean, I'm not
Oh,
gonna...
Oh,
Oh my god, that looks not nice.
Oh,
That does not-
Latifi just got in front of it. Looks like Mick Schumacher. Was that Mick Schumacher? It looked like Mick Schumacher to me.
yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's brutal. But safety car is now out. Verstappen leading, Hamilton second. Leclerc's gone up to third in all of that.
Yeah,
Perez
that's
is
been...
fourth.
Ricardo,
Lando's
okay.
dropped down 2 position. He is 2 positions.
Nice.
He is now in 9th. Yes, safety car. This is mad. This is absolutely crazy. Some comments here. Liam saying is Chris not allowed to show his face cam? Just decides not to. That's all cool. You don't have to show your face on lives. That's it's down to personal preference, Liam. But we have a couple of them. RJ tends to not show his face, especially when he's cheating. So when RJ's cheating, his face isn't on camera. It's all
But
down to
fun
personal.
fact, you can't cheat in the F1, so let's just get that one straight.
There's no quiz in F1. Well, we could do a quiz, but F1 doesn't have it's not like the teams, is it? It's not like Chelsea,
Yeah, it's
Liverpool.
different.
It
They're
is
just
different.
rewatching. I'm really enjoying
Beautiful start for
rewatching.
Max. A beautiful start for Max. It was
Oh,
the way he
so
got.
good.
The way he did it was so smart. He got into the chicane on the inside, and that pushed Lewis onto the green sort of paint, as per se. And it was just a brilliant start, and we'll see the start here. Max just getting straight alongside Perez. Hamilton didn't get a great start, and Max, as we went on the inside, Max was able to just get on the inside. And away we go. Really, it was brilliant from Max, and not enough space there for Lewis to go side by side into the chicane.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy I predicted Verstappen to win now. But yes, but still,
yeah. Oh yeah, it's still very, very early. But you can see the puddles, the rain that these intermediate tires are lifting up, and Lewis with a bit of body damage there. I think that may be his front wing. Yeah, it looks like something off his front wing is not there anymore.
Yeah, because isn't that really important? Isn't that important for controlling the airflow
and stability of the car?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So if it's a little bit damaged, that's going to cause Lewis some problems as well.
Depends. It depends on how much damage on the front wing. If
the whole left side has kind of the sticky up bits come off.
Yeah,
I don't know if that made sense.
The end plate of the front wing, Chris, on the left hand side has come off. That will cause him some issues, and then they're just showing Latifi smashing into the wall. He is okay, but it is a bit of a hefty crash.
Well, I'm glad he's okay.
Oh no, it was Mazepin.
Oh, it was Mazepin. Of course, it was Mazepin.
Oh, was Prix.
I'm shocked. Mazepin sending Latifi into
a
quick
of course
ball
it
there.
was. Shock
but yeah, I thought it was. I apologised profusely to Mick Schumacher. I accused him of doing that, but it was actually Nikita Mazepin. I am shocked. It was because Latifi span into I think it's turn 7 or turn 8, just a bit of a spin, and then into the wall he went. And Perez went a bit wide, I think, into turn 9, which that's the reason why Leclerc is able to push forward and to be in third, because basically he got onto the very wet outside of the track and just didn't get the speed that he was needing. Liam saying fair enough, and Craig laughing. We're loving it, mate. We are loving it. This is a good race. The radar, never listen to a radar. That's all I'll say. I've learned in Formula One, do not watch a radar. The radars are useless. They're showing the radar. I mean, it's fairly accurate. It says that it's going to be showering.
So how long will the safety car be on for?
Until they've cleared Latifi's car. They've got it. They've got it on the crane. So I predict that they'll have that done soon. Pit stop here.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Schumacher.
Oh
Schumacher.
no!
Oh, Mick
Schumacher.
Schumacher he's dumped it. Mick Schumacher's dumped the car. He hasn't. I was saying at the start, did Mick Schumacher have his father's wet racing ability? The answer to that question is no.
But he's still
Mick
continuing.
Schumacher. Yeah, he's gonna take that round, get it into the pits, change the front wing, and then he'll be set off again. He is on. There is safety car, so he won't lose an awful lot of time. But it's not ideal for him.
I thought it was Mazepin for a situation.
Pit lane entry closed. Well, I don't know how he's going to get into the pits then.
What the hell?
This is going to be an interesting development. Looks like Mick Schumacher's going to be staying out with no wing at the moment because the pit lane entry has now closed. I'm not sure why. I presume it's because of the exit.
That's stupid from him. Why would you try and warm your tyres up?
Yeah, that wasn't ideal. Very much an error from Schumacher there. Dumping it in the wall, losing his front wing. But now the pit lane entry is closed. He can't go into the pits. We'll take a penalty. So he's got two choices, really. Two choices. You stay out or you take a penalty.
Well, it doesn't really matter for Haas this season, does it? So he might as well just take the penalty.
Yeah, might as well. Probably get some. I don't know if he'll get points on his super license.
Wait, how come the pit is shut?
So it's 1-0 to Arsenal, and the reason the pit lane entry is shut is because of the debris at the exit of the pit lane. Obviously, you're going to have marshals going onto a track to collect that, so you don't really want cars coming out of the pit lane.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So
that was silly, Schumacher. That was really silly. Like, why did you have to rev right there? Like, you could have revved a little bit longer. Like, you didn't need to do that, hun. Like, come on.
Totally agree.
Stupid error, were you?
Big up the panel from Daniel, and VAR disallowed. It looks like it's still 0-0 then. I'm not. I require other people to keep me informed of the Arsenal game because I've got the driver tracker and I have zero interest in watching Arsenal today.
That was really evil, to be honest with me, but I'm not even lying. That was really entertaining.
I'm just waiting for the Arsenal fans excuses after the match if they don't win. Oh, they will PM the referee in FIA. Like they did away to Burnley where the 3-1-1.
We'll have live match reaction. We'll have joint match reaction of Arsenal, Fulham, and United Burnley, 6 p.m. tonight. Team radio for Schumacher. Don't know if it's going to show me. It's not going to show me at the moment. Team radio from Schumacher. Schumacher can't pit because the pit lane entry is closed due to a debris at the exit, which of course is the German's own front wing. Talk about adding insult to injury here. Yes, so the reason Schumacher can't pit to change his wing. Oh, and Perez sort of dumps it off the track. He's now going to be
back on.
Oh, Perez is struggling a little bit. I'll keep my Perez is now down. We're saying fourth, but he was obviously overtaken by Ricciardo and Gasly.
Pit lane's open again.
Right, pit lane opens, so that means that Schumacher can come in and change his wing.
Finally.
Safety car's going for another lap, so we're on to lap 6, and the safety car is
I hope
still
it's not a safety car for the rest of the race. Bloody hell, imagine that.
I don't think it is going to be a safety car for the rest of the race. I don't think it will be. We're on lap 6 of 61. I'm gonna add a banner for the laps. It means I have to change it every lap, but banner. We love it. Lap 66 of 63.
Safety car's ending.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Bye, safety car.
Oh, so the safety car will be in this lap. safety car in this lap, which is going to be brutal.
But no doubt, the safety car will be back out during the race.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. This isn't the first time we're going to see this.
No, I don't think so. They're just showing obviously Schumacher in the pit. Verstappen's gonna basically he's gonna keep them all going. Schumacher coming out the pits now onto my driver tracker. My driver tracker is a little bit ahead. In fact, if I pause that, yeah. If I pause the driver tracker, that will help. Because the driver tracker is obviously a little bit ahead.
I'm still buzzing. Oh, the safety car's still here. It's ending soon.
And start my tracker. There we go. I should. Oh no, I'm still a little bit ahead.
It's fine if you're a little bit ahead. It's chilled. A little bit.
No, I'm on about my driver tracker. My driver tracker.
It's fine if that's a little bit ahead.
It will bug me. It will bug me because then I'll see what's going. I'll see it before it happens on the screen. So my driver tracker is now synced up. Luckily for me.
Hamilton.
Wow.
Oh, Hamilton being very aggressive there. Rather watch F1 than Arsenal.
Hamilton, like you pipe down,
Safety
hon.
car
Like, yes, come on, Verstappen. Come on, Verstappen. You've got this.
Verstappen has gone. Verstappen has gone. He's not taking this shit anymore.
Oh, Lewis Hamilton's fuming, rotted. Like
Ooh,
you can tell he's fuming.
You can actually tell by the way he's driving that he's raging.
Hamilton is absolutely 100% raging. We're on lap 7 of 63, as you can see on the banner down the bottom.
Where's
Bloody hell, the Ferrari's not far behind Hamilton. Don't want Leclerc.
Yeah, Leclerc's not too far behind him.
Oh well, never mind. Hamilton.
I know. Hamilton's rage driving right now. Like Hamilton is actually rage driving, and I'm quite enjoying this because this makes it fun now. But yeah,
don't get me wrong. Like, I'm happy that Hamilton has won titles, but I do like to see a close title race.
Yeah,
I do actually do that bored when Hamilton is dominated. Well, he did last season. Well, that's what I mean.
I totally get that. As you can see at the bottom now, you've got the lap that we're on and the top 3. As I say, there's levels to this game. Schumacher is way behind all the other drivers. He's going to try and catch him up, but he's got clear track in front of him, as you can imagine. Verstappen coming across the start-finish straight now. And we'll see what's going on.
Come on,
Verstappen's got a huge lead over Hamilton. It's a gap of 3 seconds to Lewis.
What's going on here?
It's going to be 3. Oh, no, it's...
Oh, I can't see that.
Norris has got... Oh, he's overtaken Sainz. So old teammate there. Gasly keeping Lando Norris behind him at the moment. Obviously, we've changed the lap. That's the only issue of having the laps on the bottom. So I'm going to have to change it every time.
Yeah, that's too much ag, you know.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. We've got it. As I say, there's levels to this game. A comment here.
Lap 1,
8 subscribers to 200. Let's go, Niall. Yes, let's get us to 200. That would be absolutely mega.
Yeah, do it now.
Lando Norris.
Yeah, it's just showing you.
Come on, Lando, hon. Come on, Lando. Yes, Lando.
That's replay.
It's a replay.
I know. I'm just celebrating the replay. I'm celebrating the replay just like I celebrated it the first time, but this time I'm celebrating the replay with open arms to the stream, not just side.
As we go on to lap 9, it's brutal. In fact, we're not going to have laps. We'll just have the position because that will change less. I fear.
Verstappen's fastest lap is 1.32.925. That's his fastest lap.
So I've got all the lap times in front of me. There's now a 4.6-second gap between Hamilton and Verstappen as Lando Norris gets past Pierre Gasly. So Lando is now a second behind Daniel Ricciardo, who obviously is his teammate. There's also a 6-second gap between Perez and Leclerc. So it does look like Verstappen's going to be fighting by himself. But at the moment, that does not seem to be a problem. The only issue is now the other half of the track is actually looking quite dry. Obviously, Sector 1 and Sector 2 is not so dry.
Yeah.
Sainz gets past Gasly. So Sainz has overtaken Gasly as well. Perez looks like he's really struggling at the moment because there's now a gap of 7 seconds between Pierre Gasly from Perez and Charles Leclerc. He's being catched by Ricciardo and Lando Norris. Mazepin is now really dropping behind Sebastian Vettel. So Schumacher will catch someone.
What?
It'll be Mazepin.
What shame.
Yes, what a shame indeed. They're just showing Max Verstappen. Another fastest lap from Max Verstappen, a 1:30.9. The fastest lap going to Verstappen. Don't get it. If he has the
Perez is struggling with his steering wheel. That is why he's struggling. His steering wheel is currently moving on its own.
Oh, that's never a good start.
No, that's what he's just radioed in, and they like copy will check that.
Interesting. Actually,
yeah, that's an interesting one to be honest.
Oh, that's he's struggling.
Is he?
Oh no, he's in the battle with Stroll.
Lap 1, turn 2, incident involving cars 33 and 44. No investigation necessary.
There was nothing wrong with it.
No. I know. I'm glad it wasn't investigated. There was nothing for me.
Yeah, shada then.
Oh, there's 5 seconds between.
Yeah,
Hamilton
it's a big gap for Lewis. What am I doing?
There's currently 9 seconds between Leclerc and Perez.
9 seconds.
Yeah.
That is
mad.
Absolutely crazy.
It's crazy how much there's gone. Oh, Max Verstappen's just beaten his fastest lap now.
That bonus point is crucial as well. Then the fastest lap, but then Hamilton just beat it.
Yeah.
Lewis is having an issue with his front left disc at the moment. So I've basically got a headphone within a headphone. So I can actually hear all the team radio quite easily now.
But by the way, Sulz is here.
Oh,
he's in a private shot.
You, Salesman.
Looking good, Sulz.
This race is entertaining, lads. I'm
not going to lie, the race is more entertaining than the Arsenal game.
Oh, yeah. No, we played some good football, but it's just been a bit... No one can ruin it because I can't see the comments. So, I'll join in today.
Yes, 100%. I'm currently listening to team radio within my headphones. So I've got one ear with two headphones trying to listen to everything. So it's quite.
What's
bad.
under investigation? Sergio Perez is under investigation.
He's done some questionable things there.
For turn 9 incident, overtaking while the safety car is
track. Yeah, he went off the track, lost 2 positions, then took him back. According to regulations, you're not supposed to, even if you're off the track.
Yeah,
if you lose your positions off track, you're not meant to take your position back. Sorry, that's what I was meant to say.
Hamilton's catching up on Verstappen, little by little.
I can check that for you now.
He's now on 4 seconds instead of 5.
So that's not
But
too much of a...
Perez is on 10 seconds between.
Ooh, yes. Hamilton has just set the fastest lap of a 128.7, which is about half a second faster than Max. So...
Stop door penalty for Perez.
Oh, 10-second penalty for Sergio Perez. That's not a time penalty. That is a stop and go penalty, which means he'll have to come into the pits. He'll have to stop for 10 seconds and then he will go. 10-second time penalty for Sergio Perez, overtaken whilst the safety car is deployed. And this is the thing. He overtook when he went off. He was overtaken because he wasn't on the track. And then he overtook. Yeah, there you go. He overtook both. That's why he's got a stop and go penalty. So that's not going to help Max. That's not going to help Perez. But Max has just set a 128.1, a 128.8, shall I say. So he's now 300 tenths of a second behind Lewis in terms of lap time. The gap is a 4.2 seconds. Which is a bit
But can
crazy.
I just say that Verstappen move, mate? That was incredible.
Oh my, mate! I was absolutely delighted. I could have cried when I saw him doing that.
What? I didn't listen to the team radio, but I'm sure Hamilton must have been complaining. Verstappen was missed, but even though everything he done was legal.
I think Hamilton said, "I'm Sir Lewis Hamilton. Why is he treating me like this?" So we'll
who said what? You what?
I'm presuming that Sir Lewis Hamilton was like, "I'm Sir Lewis Hamilton. I am a sir. Why is Verstappen treating me like this?"
Because he's got you in a spliff, mate, at the minute.
Schumacher has not caught Mazepin yet. Or he has caught Mazepin. I'm not sure.
George Russell in the top 10.
Yeah, Schumacher's overtaken Mazepin now.
Russell is in the top 10. That's right.
Down on 128.1 now, so he's got the fastest lap set. I was really hoping for a good Red Bull win, but that 10 seconds is gonna kill it, you know.
Verstappen's got the fastest time now.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they're not showing me lap times just yet. Don't know what's going on there. My driver tracker is having a meltdown. It's just showing me he's improved.
It's because you've paused it. You paused it and it was like, nah, I'm not taking this. He's like, Niall, you paused me.
No, because I pressed it. So I'm still working on the driver tracker. So I'm still learning about it. And I pressed it, so it showed me a different set of stats that I didn't want to see. But yes, Verstappen with a 128.1. The gap is now 4.6. So the gap is now extending again at the moment.
4.963 now.
Yeah, it looks like Lewis has... Verstappen's got Lewis's number, doesn't it?
Leclerc is now 9 seconds behind Hamilton. Perez is now 11 seconds behind Leclerc, and Ricciardo is now 9 seconds from Perez.
Don't get that stop and
stop door as well.
And
Perez
just to let the people know, Red Bull have the quickest pit lane stops set in the F1 right now. So the more he takes the lead, the less advantage a pit stop will have.
Yeah, but with the 10 seconds added on for Perez, he will get overtaken.
No, forget about the Perez. I'm talking about Verstappen winning the race.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sainz has gone off the track. Sainz has gone off right down the bottom. So he's gone off on... no, I don't want to...
He's back on now.
Yeah, he's back on, but he went down. He went off at turn 7. Perez is now he's still 4th. I look like he tried over. I don't know what my driver tracker's doing. I do love the tracker though. They're just showing Lando. Lando is right behind Ricciardo now. The gap is about 1 second. But don't forget, there is no DRS. There'll be no DRS. Alpha
Who's
Tauri
going
pit
to
crew
pit?
is that would be Gasly. Gasly in the pits, I think.
Yeah, Gasly is.
He
What a
needed
guess.
he needed to be pit stop, in my opinion.
Hmm.
He was struggling.
So are they putting different tyres on?
Yeah.
No, yes, he was on the full wets. He's now moved on to the intermediates. Max Verstappen with a 127.0. He is Lewis with a 127.0 as well. So the track is drying out for the boys.
Yeah, they said another 10. Well, it'd be another like 6-7 minutes now.
Literally
But
is nothing between the Norris and Ricardo. Literally, I'm watching it now, and they're
Yeah.
literally
The
so
gap
close.
is the second. The gap is a second between the two. It'll be interesting to
that's
see
actually
what they
pretty
do.
sick, you know.
And
You know,
Perez could
United,
get
they've got virtual
overtaken.
mascots.
What?
United have done virtual mascots. You know, when the team walks in,
Yeah.
they've done it where the players actually talk to the fans.
Nice. Perez will probably get overtaken by Ricardo and Norris at the moment. If it carries on like this, it will definitely be close in the pits. There's now less than a second between Lando and Daniel Ricciardo. Craig is happy. Big up Sulz. Yes, big up Sulz indeed. And Sulz is here.
Yeah.
Big up.
I'm on my iPad, so I can't see anyone's comments yet, so I'm not ignoring anyone, just so people know.
It's
I've
okay.
got the F1 and the football on, so
yeah.
like,
I thought you looked a bit weird and it sounded a bit weird.
yeah, no, I've got the F1 on one screen, and then I've got the football on the other. So
yeah. Hamilton with the fastest lap of 126.578. Verstappen with a 126.597. So not much between the two. The gap is currently 5.3 seconds. There is now a gap of 0.742 seconds between Ricciardo and Norris. Gasly is down in. Gasly's been lapped. He's behind Schumacher now. Gasly is behind Mick Schumacher, so not a great day for Toro, Alpha Tauri. Sonoda down in 13th. There's a gap of 13.7 seconds between Perez and Norris. Norris has overtaken Ricciardo. Norris has just overtaken Ricciardo into turn 9. What a overtake there. So Lando is currently 5th. He'll now chase down Sergio Perez. A gap of 14 seconds between the two.
He's done Lando Norris done be world champion, man. He is.
Daniel saying, are Arsenal that boring? Second half score predictions for Arsenal. Sulz has just left the building, and I have no idea what. I have no idea what the score could be. 5.3 second gap between Max and Lewis.
Daniel, we want to swap positions. We need to see Lando's pace in clear air.
Right, Daniel Ricciardo was asked to let Lando through. They wanted to see what Lando's pace was in clear air. So that's why Lando was able to overtake Ricciardo so quickly and easily. And Norris,
you know what? That's a real disappointment. You know, I got really excited, being like, "Yeah, he's just taken the lead."
Yeah, but Lando's now just extended a 3-second gap between the two, so Lando is going quicker than Ricciardo. So the swap was a good idea.
It's always going to be a slow start to McLaren for Ricciardo. Let's be honest.
Niall, what did Verstappen just say over the radio? He just said something, and they just said he sounded fraught.
I haven't got that just yet. Oh, here it is. One second.
Just keep an eye on if people start to pit for slicks. Let's check it out.
He's asking to be told when people are making the switch over to slicks and to look out for sector times. So Max just asking what other people are doing in terms of sector times.
Okay.
Sulz is back here on his computer by the looks of it.
Yeah, I thought switch over. It's better. Even I couldn't hear people clearly, so I was like, nah, fuck this.
Oh, mad. You've got a couple of questions, though, Sulz. Asking, are Arsenal that boring, buddy?
I'm watching both. I always watch both. Like when the F1's on, I don't care what else is on.
And Craig is asking for second half score prediction.
Ooh, they'll bring on changes. Pepe will come on. Balogun probably going to come on. And I think it's going to end like 2-0. Because the thing is, we played some good football. It's not the football. It's just what I've said all season. Our finishing is wank.
That is because your manager is wank. I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking much, but
I know you're not joking. I know. But can I just say, Chelsea, oh yes, it's getting dry. It's getting dried up, man.
Chelsea under 23s 4-1 up against Spurs. London derby there. So yeah,
5.5 seconds now.
It's 4.5.
Why do they have to post? Why do they have to post this? It's like he started first in the last race and he finished second. Like, be positive, man. Sorry, Sky Sports, be a little bit positive.
FYI, Sky Sports are Max Verstappen lovers. Oh, and Sulz, I think we're all synced up, and I think you may be a little bit behind us, buddy.
Oh, minor. I know on my bit because when Charles had this start, I was about a couple of seconds behind. So good.
Oh, that's all good. Lewis has got team radio. I'm seeing if that's come up. No, I can't. Can you hear me when I put the team radio on my phone? Can you hear?
Yeah, and we enjoy it.
That's all good. That's all good. I can't. I don't think I can. I don't think I can get copyrighted for team radio. We'll see.
No.
Shouldn't think so.
If we do, we won't do it again. Simple, isn't it?
Yeah, simple. At the moment, we're still live. I haven't got Lewis's, but I've got Max's.
Yeah, because Max did another one.
The track is flying and great, but not enough at the moment.
Max is that he just said basically a track's drying up, but not enough for slicks just yet. That time is going to be an impressive one. We'll see what happens there.
Oh, Perez has just got the fastest lap.
Leclerc saying fronts are gone. The front tires for Charles Leclerc are gone. Sergio Perez with the fastest lap of 1:26.4.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. That is good from
Gasly has just overtaken Schumacher.
Lando is still 14 seconds behind Perez, but he's now got a 6-second gap between Daniel Ricciardo. Russell is up in 10th. I don't want to alarm anyone, but last time Russell was in 10th, we had a safety car and he chucked it into the wall. He would have learned from that. So I hope that George Russell has learned from that from last year, because I love Georgie. I do love George, and I'd love him to score his first points for Williams. Obviously, he did score some points at the Sakir Grand Prix last season with Mercedes. It should have won the race, but if it weren't for Mercedes purposely making sure he didn't win because they're Lewis lovers, and Toto Wolff has sex with Lewis every single day. Talking to someone having sex, Dom's currently going to get pegged by a Scouser, if anyone wanted to know. A Scouse lady a Scouse lady wants to peg Dom.
Charlotte, don't ask it. The less you know, the better.
I do know what pegging is, unfortunately.
Oh, basically,
okay.
if you'd like me, basically, she would like to fuck him up the ass with a dildo.
No, I know what that is. I know what it is.
I thought you asked the question what it is. I thought that's.
No, I said I do actually know what it is.
I misheard you there.
Oh, who's got a penalty?
Vettel.
Stop and
Not
go.
go
Oh, Sebastian Vettel wheels
Wheels not
not
fitted at 5 minutes.
Ah, right.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was an
Wait, why
issue
did he get a
for-
penalty?
basically, the tyres weren't fitted within the time limit at the start of the race. You know, the 5 seconds start. Basically, you have to have all the wheels and all that with 5 minutes before the formation lap, and he didn't have that. So
Oh,
Sebastian's
okay.
now got a time penalty.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Lando is still struggling to catch Sergio, but he has now got an 8-second gap between Daniel Ricciardo and himself. Don't forget though, Perez will have a 10-second penalty added to his time, so it is technically only a 4.5-second gap between Sergio and Lando. There's a big gap there. Bottas is all the way down in 9th. He's really struggling. Do you think this could be Bottas's last year? Huh?
It looks like Shaq is injured.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a shame.
on to the bigger news. Does anyone think Bottas is still going to be at Mercedes next season?
Nope.
Nah,
No.
he's too. I told you he's shit.
Sake, he's shit.
Sulz, I believe Toto has asked you to drive for Mercedes next year. Is that true?
I mean, he see me on F1 and how aggressive I am. He wants someone to compete with Verstappen. I literally drive people off the track. I'm not even gonna lie.
I would enjoy things. I would enjoy seeing Sulz do it. Just be like, fine, time.
No, it's not even
no,
F1. It's not even. It's like dodgems, mate. It's just like boom. Yeah, but I'm off.
You'll just see us sort of doing the commentary going, and Sulz has got another 10-second stop and go penalty.
Yeah, but
oh, Hamilton's into the wall. Sulz has got.
No, I'll explain my thought process to it, right? So the
yeah.
time penalties only matter if everyone else can race. If they're not racing, I'm taking them out. What time penalty am I serving? I can wait for 5 minutes. I don't care. They're not racing me, are they?
The concern is Lando is now 16 seconds behind Sergio Perez. Sergio Perez with the fastest lap at the moment. Do you reckon they'll be making the switch to 6 soon? I mean, I know Max has asked a fair few times now.
Yeah, Verstappen asked, and they said that the weather would be like this for 10 minutes. When I watched, this was about lap 3 or 4. So it seems like the weather's good. It's drying up. Maybe in the next sort of 2 or 3 laps, you'll see it happen.
And now I can see what Charles Leclerc means by his fronts are gone. They look like slicks to me. And this is the time stop and go penalty for Sebastian Vettel. Obviously, he'll have to stop for 10 seconds and then he'll be allowed to go. And there you go. Sebastian Vettel with his stop and go penalty.
Perez will do his penalty when it all tries up and where it all tries up and the offensive move on to the shift tires. That's when I think they'll do it.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with you there. Come on, Lando. Actually pull your finger out of your backside. Stop doing a Dominic. Grip is coming back. Looks like Lewis has magically found some grip in the tyres. He's now 2.7 seconds behind Max.
Max Verstappen needs to get a grip on, I
think Max is struggling with tyres. I'll see if there's any more team radios come through.
Oh, he's chosen the DAP, Hamilton, to 2.4 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Right. Is that a new one? No, that's an old one. No team radios at the moment, so I don't know why Max is struggling at the moment. But yeah, there's it's now back to 3.9 seconds. So, team radio just for Max. That should come up on my tracker very soon.
Yeah, Verstappen's just radioed now. It should come up in a second for you. He's just...
Oh, no.
Yeah, driving, but not enough.
All right, Max has just said that conditions are drying, but they're not enough, and those inters look like slicks. Those inters do not look like intermediate tires anymore. That is a
No,
fact.
they don't.
But neither does Lewis's, which is a benefit. The only retirement so far is Nicholas Latifi. He is out of the race. Sebastian and Mick Schumacher on slicks. Schumacher on the soft tire. Verstappen is on the mediums. So the first couple of changes to slicks. Now we'll see
Fulham might have a penalty. Oh no!
And there is a penalty at. Is it at the Emirates or is it at Craven Cottage?
Emirates. I don't. Oh, did they give the penalty? I'm a bit behind. Then if they have,
I don't know.
No, they're checking. No, I think they're checking it right now. I don't know. They might give it. But but it's a soft penalty though. Like if they give it.
Remember, Sulz, you forced my hand in the group chat when you did not apologise.
No, that's not a penalty, man.
So I had to put some Niall Judge into this game, so Fulham should win this game now because I said Arsenal would smash them. The Niall Judge is real, isn't that right, Sulz?
No, it might not be given actually. It looks like it looks like it's literally his fingernail might be offside, so they ain't gonna.
Oh,
I'm not even joking, bro. This VAR is pissing me off now. It's VAR now, not even the referees. It's VAR.
Yeah.
Fucking piss take.
Well, it's a bit of both.
Oh no, he's onside, so he's like, oh no, they're gonna give it, aren't they? Oh, you fucking bastards! Oh, you fucking bastards!
Oh, the Niall Judge is real, by the way, guys. I just wanna say,
suck your mum, man.
Who's that to?
That's not even a penalty, man.
I'll need to see this. I'd need to see this.
Yeah, I need to see it.
What's happened?
Fulham got a penalty.
Pardon?
Oh, Ryan, bro. Ryan, please don't.
What happened?
Oh, the stupid Fulham got penalty in it. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan. I believe in you, lad. I believe in you, Matt Ryan.
Is he playing Matt Ryan over Leonard?
Yeah. Oh. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan.
It's a goal.
Ryan.
It's a goal.
It's fucking gone.
It's a goal.
Oh my god. Oh, how are we gonna lose this?
I knew this was gonna happen.
Coming.
Firstly, we get an offside, yeah, for fucking toenail not being flipping cut, yeah, and then
Verstappen's in the pits. Verstappen is in the pits. Verstappen's coming to the pits. So what is this going to be? He's coming into his box. They're showing the wrong box. There we go. He's gone on to the medium tyre. Max has switched over to the mediums. Lewis is staying out though. Lewis has stayed out. Max is down to third. But
team radio for Hamilton.
Yeah, that'll be on mine soon, I suspect. Timmy. Right, team radio.
Still waiting some places.
Right. Lewis just saying it was still wet in places. I am going to change. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to change the banner because Leclerc is coming into the pits now. And I suspect that Lewis will as well. Leclerc is going to go over to the medium tyre as well. And he comes. Off come the inters. On goes to mediums. And he's gone. That was Carlos Sainz. That was Sainz, not Leclerc. So I need to change this now.
Vettel has just done the fastest lap.
Right, that'll be good for Max then. That'll be very good for Max because that will mean that it's over. Oh, and in comes Hamilton. In comes Hamilton.
Verstappen's now first, Hamilton second, and Leclerc is still in the pit, but he's still third. So
Max hasn't come through yet. Max is coming across start finish line now. Here comes Max, and it's going to be close.
Yeah,
It's going to be close, and he has done it. Max Verstappen is still in the lead of the race. Much needed there. Charles Leclerc is now in the pits, as is Sergio Perez, as is Lando Norris. But there is a stop-go penalty, which is going to put, I presume, Lando above Perez. Has he got out it quick enough? Lando is in front of Perez, I believe. I haven't seen it just yet.
He
Hamilton had a slow stop.
Norris is fourth.
Oh, yes, Norris has come out ahead of Sergio Perez. So Lando is now in fourth. And this track is very difficult to overtake. There is now a 5.6 second gap between Lewis and Max. But it was a slow Max Verstappen, a slow Lewis Hamilton pit stop. It was 4 seconds, which is very slow in Formula One.
Verstappen's just got the fastest lap now.
Oh, shit. Lewis is struggling. Lewis, it's okay. Go get some hot milk and go give it a cry to the media. Let's see those tears. Velvishwan saying, am I deluded? But that didn't look offside.
I never said it was offside. I just said it was on a penalty.
No, I think he could be on about the Arsenal one.
Oh, the Saka. Yeah, man. Flipping just because he didn't cut his toenails. That's pissing me off, man. VAR can suck one as well now. Because it's like, how do, like, oh, it's so annoying, man. I thought it was meant to be there to clear and obvious, not like stupid things where your toenails offside, man.
Max with a 124.1 as a fast lap there. We're on lap 30 of 63. The front three hasn't changed, so it is still Max Verstappen first, Hamilton second, and Charles Leclerc third. As Max has got through some traffic. Max is in traffic. So far, he's got through them quite nicely, but here's Valtteri Bottas. Is Valtteri going to go and just let him pass easily? He does, but he's now approaching... Oh, no, he hasn't. That is... Max has got through them all. Max has got through them all. But he's currently stuck behind Valtteri Bottas. Bottas was being a bit dirty there. Bottas is now under a lap behind, but... Very, very dodgy there. But Lewis is catching. But Lewis is going to approach the same traffic. But Lewis is now stuck behind Valtteri.
You know, the
Who's
thing is, Bottas is
Lewis Hamilton just crashed. Lewis Hamilton just crashed.
What?
Lewis Hamilton has just crashed into the side of the racetrack.
No way.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
I'm way behind.
Hamilton's now in third. Charles Leclerc is now in second.
Oh, and he's hit his front wing. Oh no, yeah, Charles, you're way ahead now. You're way.
But I paused it. Like I haven't done anything. I paused it at the same time as you guys. I just thought we were saying at the same time.
Where does he crash? I've not seen anything.
He's crashed into laps turn 7.
Oh my god!
This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy.
Hamilton's out. It says he's out.
Yeah, he is.
Haha, you little waste, man.
Which means that
oh my god, look at that. Okay, Hamilton's now in 7th. Oh god, there's another crash. There's another crash.
Oh,
I think it's Bottas and Russell. Yeah, it's Bottas and Russell.
Oh,
but he's gonna carry on though, because it's only his wing. You can replace your wing.
It looks like
I'm way behind all of you, I think. But at the moment,
I'm behind even you guys.
At the moment,
all over the side of the
Lando is in third. Oh no!
Oh, Charles.
Oh no!
The curse is happening again. Oh,
what has happened here? What has happened here? Charles, we all synced up. Safety car is out. Shit tons of debris on the track. Are we all sync up again? What pictures are you currently seeing?
I just seen Hamilton reverse out. He's just entered the
All
track
right,
again.
you're way behind me.
I've currently
George,
just seen Bottas get out his car. Bottas
right? Do you want to?
he's
you wanna
fuming.
Do you want to pause it or something, and then?
I've paused it. I've got the DHL background. There's the
Right.
safety guy checking the car, and Bottas is off screen. So let me know when
Right.
Bottas has walked off.
Oh, once he's walked off. If Chris, are you able to pause it at that point, and then I'll pause it, and then Sulz, when you get to Bottas walking off screen, so he's got out the car. Is he?
Yeah.
Right, I've paused it now. Sulz, let us know when you're at the pit stop. Basically, it will go straight to Lewis in the pits.
Okay.
That is literally a second. That's like a split second after. Then let us all know when you're there, and then we'll all pause it again, play it again. Safety car is out though. It is Verstappen first. Charles Leclerc with a 29.5 second behind Max, and Lando Norris is in third. But with Pierre,
When am I playing the video?
Yeah, Hamilton in the pit. They've just changed his wing.
Play. Everyone play.
Yeah.
I'm at Hamilton in the pit now.
All right, cool. We are all pretty much at the same part again. Fuck knows what happened there. Lewis is obviously now got a new front wing, as Lewis is not a very good driver, which we love to see. Yeah.
He's out.
Oh, and what's happened here? Bottas has hit the wall. He's flown into another wall. What the hell's happened here? Right.
No, it's
So
George Russell.
He's got the slipstream. Oh, George Russell's hit the dirty bit. Oh no. Oh dear. So basically, by looks of it, George has hit the wet paint, gone onto the wet part of the track, trying to overtake Valtteri Bottas, and that's hit Bottas, and Bottas is out, as is Bottas. So Bottas and Russell are both out.
What is Bottas's radio saying? What's he saying?
I can play that for you now. Once I see it. Safety car, Valtteri Bottas.
Brake balance for the line. Pit entry is slippery. New tarmac.
Oh, that was an old one. Red flag. There is a red flag in Imola. There's a red flag, judging from what I can see on my driver tracker. Red flag. Safety car was out. I'm behind. They're showing me Bottas. I don't see no red flag. I see it on the driver tracker, but I don't see it on my screen yet.
Yeah, it's on mine now.
Oh, you dickhead! Oh, why has he done that?
Chris, if you pause it, are you able to pause?
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah. And then I'll let you know when I see red flag on my screen. It's just showing Hamilton's crash again.
I forgot what a red flag is.
You can play it now. If you
Done.
Cool. We're all synced up again. Velvishwan saying, oh no, he was on. Fulham are gonna stay up. Hamilton crashed out, and 2 out now. Another 2, that is obviously Valtteri and Russell. Should be a red flag. There is a red flag. So there is a red flag in the race at the moment. Session stopped. They're going to need to clean all that debris, but that gives us a perfect time to discuss so far the race. We all said that Verstappen would win. That seems to be true.
Yep.
Go on! Ah!
Definitely
Excellent.
Definitely
I'm sorry, Slens, you've just screamed so much. Someone's alarm is going off now.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Pepe, man.
Right. Mole says a red flag. I'm just going to go get myself a cup of tea. If you lot would like to carry on, I'll be back in 2 seconds. But there's a red flag, so FYI. I'll be back in a second.
Chris, I've got a question for you. What does the red flag mean?
It's a serious incident that you need to clear the track because there's debris on the track. So anything that prevents the race from coming on, basically, they need to suspend it for a bit, clear the track, and then they can let everyone on again.
Right. Okay. So it's like. Right. Okay, that makes sense.
It's like a serious incident that's happened, but it's like because obviously with all the debris, they can't race.
Right. Yeah. No. Of course. Yeah. There's a lot of debris. So, how do they get rid of the debris? Do they have like a massive Hoover?
In a sense, yeah. Like they just big brush or something. We'll find out now. I've actually never seen this happen, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I called it George Russell to crash, and because last time he was 10th.
Yeah, George Russell caused that, to be honest. Well, I mean, not on purpose, but you know.
It's mad nothing happens to them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad no one was injured, to be honest.
It is mad though, because they need to make cars like this now. Because these guys are crashing now. Good impact and nothing happens to them. You do that in a car, you're dead.
Literally.
Yeah, it's literally just people brushing away. You know, there's going to be a tire puncher.
Oh, yeah, look, they have one of those things that comes on the street and hoovers it all up. Oh, I really enjoyed that. Look, I've never known how they do it. So it is literally, they have one of those floors.
No, I'm just so it's just funny how you're like, oh yeah, they've got their cars, like the cleaning thing.
Is not looking happy right now. Lewis Hamilton looks pissed. Is Lewis Hamilton out now?
No.
Oh, no, they're all just coming out of their cars for a minute. Oh, I get that. Oh, Lewis Hamilton's just grumpy because he looks pissed.
Is Max just chasing him like, haha, you dickhead? I would proper shit talk. I'm not even going to lie, like if I was doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Arsenal, man. Score, man. Why are you being such waste, man?
Because it's Arsenal.
Honestly, we're the most inconsistent. We should have won this again. Well, people will cry that we can finish. I've been saying it all season. We can't finish, man.
While they're all getting out, I'm going to switch to the Arsenal game and see what happens.
Oh, Pepe, man, a bit more power on that header. We would have been 1-1.
Arsenal just failing again. Oh, you know what? Did I not say this? I said that Arsenal was going to get beat by Fulham, and everyone was like, no. I said
it is the Arsenal thing to do. That's the annoying thing.
That's why I said it. It's not because I think you can't beat them. It's because Arsenal seems to flop at every team that like you should be beating. They seem to flop at.
They just seem to be like, oh yeah, we won't finish this game. We can't be asked. But also, scoring a goal.
I feel like because you performed so well in the Europa League, I thought you were going to have like a bad game this weekend. Because you you robbed Slavia Prague. You went into their house and robbed them. That like.
Nah, this is our season. We would do a good performance, bad performance, good performance, bad performance. It's just annoying. It really is. It's just no consistency whatsoever. Our literal form table is win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Like it literally is just that.
Literally.
Some comments here. Hamilton is 9th. He is, but he's now a lap down. Daniel's saying Sulz, not Slens, Charles.
Yeah, you know what? Like, leave me be. Like, I'm pretty sure that today is not a good day for me. Like, I'm still a little bit rough. Like,
what is that, man?
Oh, they're bringing on Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
It seems that Sulz is a bit rough today.
Yo, it's oh my god! I keep telling them, man. Like, it's just stupid finishing, man. Our end product is shit. And no, it's not that. It's fucking Arteta. No, we've created the chances. We just don't put them away.
Father, the guy. Oh, Leclerc's 26-second gap to Lando and Checo is gone. Yes, but Verstappen had like a 30-second gap to Leclerc. That's also gone now. So this will bring the field together again. So it's going to be fun. I like Chelsea, but we can actually win. Ruben Loftus-Cheek coming on. I'll let you off, Charlotte. Yeah, must have been a late night partying last night.
Yeah, it was. I'm like literally just surviving on tea this morning, tea and water.
I'm having tea and a rich tea biscuit. Because nothing beats a rich tea biscuit for Dunkin'.
Do you know what? I go through phases. Like, sometimes that's all I'll have. Like, I'll just be craving it all the time.
Yeah.
And then, who goes through that phase where they just crave toast? Don't ask me why.
I've been through that phase. I actually recently, I've only come out of that phase now. I'm not in the phase of toast at the minute. I went through that, must have been 2 weeks ago. I went through like a full phase of just eating toast. And now I'm like, yep, have too much toast. Now I'm done. I've had my toast fix and I'm done.
See, I've just come out of that as well, but a couple of days ago. I just want some buttery toast. It was just buttery toast.
No. Then how you making me want?
Do you know what it is? You know when you have it after such a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, you idiot! Why is he bringing him on? Oh my god! You're Arteta, fuck off now, man. You're taking the piss. Why does he bring in Petty on when he's got Balogun on the pitch? We're on the fucking bench,
I thought he brought on Willian. I was just about to say, guys, Willian is on the pitch.
Also, Lacazette got an injury or a knock or something's happened to him. And he goes, I've given this guy a contract. I've been bigging him up for a week. Nah, I won't play him. Nah, why should I play him? Stupid muppet.
So Arteta is a stupid muppet. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just looking at this VAR thing for your goal. Literally, how like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How? Yeah.
I don't particularly like Arsenal, but you know,
it's happened to other teams. I'm not saying it's just Arsenal, but this is what I don't like about VAR. It can't be this flipping. Like, I thought it was meant to be the clear and obvious stuff.
Yeah.
The Nile Judge is real.
Yeah, but.
Next time, Sulz will just apologise to me instead of not.
No.
This is
yeah, that's ridiculous. But next time, Sulz will just flat out apologise straight away, and not have Nile Judge inflicted on him. And it was going so well for you, Sulz, as well, because I said Martinelli wouldn't start, and he started. I said that Fulham were gonna smash you. But then you were naughty, so I then inflicted the Nile Judge the other way around, and now the Nile Judge is real. As I say, anything I say, the opposite happens. So, if you'd, I'm very cheap.
Didn't you also say a Verstappen win? So.
Yeah.
So isn't the opposite going to happen then?
Probably.
Yeah. Take that back. Take it back.
Okay, Lewis is gonna win the race by at least 2 minutes. There you go.
Thank you.
I flipped the Nile Judge.
I'm not gonna lie. What is Arsenal doing right now? How is
no idea, but I just want to confirm that Lewis, head in hands, he knows he's a shit driver. He knows he's ended his life, well, not life, but career. He's ended it. He knows that he can't compete anymore. He's done. Get out of here, Lewis. Get out.
Do you know what? I think they're going to fix it for him to win the world title to get the most. And then
I don't think they can. The Red Bull just looks too strong. So, Daniel saying, apparently Mbappe Neymar not scoring against Bayern Munich in Champions League final is so shit tactics according to Manchester United fan. Well, it could be a bit of both, couldn't it? Oh, Bottas's car looks a bit fucked.
Yeah, just a little bit.
There's,
Yeah,
I think
nothing that duct tape can't fix.
Yeah, just a bit of duct tape will work. To be fair, I think if you just put a new set of tyres on that, that'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, we are joking, guys. Absolutely not. That's the manager's fault, not the player's fault. It's a bit of both, really. But predominantly players for not taking their dinner.
Yeah, if the chances are there, then you can't blame the manager. But the chances have been there. We just think, no, we don't want to score. Same with PSG. The chances were created. They just didn't. It's like Bayern Munich. You can't blame that on the manager. 31 shots and you couldn't score. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you can't blame anyone but the people who are shooting.
Chris, you still there? Or is the car alarm still going off?
I'm guessing he's not there.
I'm guessing the car alarm is still going off. So at the moment, obviously, it's a red flag situation. They're just going to be clearing up the track. Lewis is down in 9th. Ha ha. Lewis, goodbye. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. Get out of Formula One, you dickhead. So there's a little bit of singing for you now, guys. But yeah, we're under red flag. So with Chris is now departed the building. Hopefully he will be back.
He's going to beat up the guy in it. Keep sitting
but yes, the track is now drying out, so everyone will be on slicks. Well, they'll be on mediums, which they all were anyway. There was no one that wasn't on intermediates. Obviously, everyone's in the pit lane because
are they able to, like, you know, because Hamilton was basically. Oh no, they did that beforehand. Yeah, I forgot.
I don't think they'll be allowed to over. I don't think lapped cars will be able to go. I think lap cars should stay there. They should be allowed anyway. But yeah, obviously under red flag situation. So with that means that no one can do anything really. Basically, they're all in the pits waiting for the track to reopen. And as we wait for that, as you can see the old track there, actually, you can see how they used to do the track with the chicane. Beautiful chicane that was. It was. I loved it. It did look good, but obviously they did change it. I presume for safety reasons. There was a little chicane because the start finish straight was way down that way. Actually, I'll show you on the thing because Smart Niall, he decided to get a picture of the track. So as you go down that way, the pit lane was around about pit straight was around about there, right? So into Charles, but yeah, the pit lane is around about there. Obviously now it's that way. No, that way. Down towards you see where you seen Prime's AV. That's where the pit lane is now. They did change that. I'm not sure why they took the chicane out. The chicane added a little bit of fun. And they just changed it a lot. Obviously, Imola isn't normally a track we go to regularly. But yeah, this is Imola. Beautiful track. It's one of these old school tracks. But yeah, obviously under red flag situation. So we're doing a bit of show filler at the moment, as you normally have to. Just showing pictures of Ross Brawn. Just having a little look, having a little gander. Daniel saying that was a nice touch from Nketiah. Yeah. At the 5-minute signal, the following cars should be rolled to pit exit. Right, so they will allow the lapped cars to unlap themselves, which is really annoying. They shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do that. That now gives Lewis an advantage, but it means he has to overtake. But as as it stands, Max Verstappen is first, Charles Leclerc second, Lando Norris fourth, Lando Norris third, Sergio Perez fourth, Carlos Sainz fifth, Daniel Ricciardo sixth, Lance Stroll seventh, Kimi Raikkonen eighth, and Lewis Hamilton ninth, and Yuki Tsunoda is 10th. Currently out of the race is Bottas, Russell and Latifi. Latifi obviously colliding with Mazepin at the start of the race and shoving himself into the brick wall in the straight out of I think it was turn 11, if I remember correctly. Just having a look, seeing what's happening. Nothing quite happening so far. Turn 2 incident involving car 77 and car 63. So yeah, it's certainly an interesting one. I'm getting a lot of stuff coming through. People liking all the stuff. Who scored? Daniel, what's the Arsenal score? The Arsenal score is 1-0 Fulham. It was a Maja penalty. Big up, obviously, Maja. I don't think Sulz is saying that, but
That
yeah.
was a penalty, man. Piss take.
Sulz is saying that was a definite penalty. I believe that's what he said anyway. But yeah, there obviously all the gaps that there were. Obviously, you saw you saw all the gaps. So Max obviously had a 30-second gap. Race will resume at 6:25 local time. So the race will resume in 8 minutes time. That is when the race will restart. So Lewis and the other lap cars, Raikkonen, Lewis, Tsunoda, Giovinazzi, Alonso, Ocon, Gasly, Vettel, Schumacher and Mazepin will all be pushed to the start of the pit lane, and they will they'll be allowed to unlap themselves before the race resumes. So yeah, Sulz, what's just happened, bro?
Oh, Saka was inches wide from the top corner. Oh, this is annoying. Yeah, Saka could have scored there. That's all. Again, just off target shit finishing, man. Just from everyone. Just this team. The thing is, yeah, I don't know why we're expected to win here when we can't finish. How can you win games without finishing?
Yeah, I want to. So obviously, I made a comment saying I think Saka is overrated in terms of how high people are rating him. His finishing is one of those reasons. I want to see his finishing.
But to say he's overrated is a bit harsh, though.
No. He's not overrated per se, but the way that he's hyped up to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, that is overrating him.
No,
right?
But people who've done that are a bit stupid because I have not said he. I said he's one of the best.
I'm not saying you. You always think it's about you. Have you met your fan base? In fact, have you met half the people?
Go on, Martin, go! Fuck off! Oh, fuck these, man. Fuck this. Nah, do you know what? Blame the manager because of lack of finishing. Please open your fucking goddamn eyes, man. You know this fan base is stupid. How are you not scoring, man? Oh yeah, no, play Martinelli. He's fucking good enough. Oh, he's fucking divine, isn't he? He's had enough chances this game as well to score. The guy, oh my God. You know what? I do trust Arteta. Back it on me now. Bring it on. Bring all the criticism of Arteta on me and I'll show you why I fucking back him. We've created 10 chances, 11 chances, 2 open goals, scored 0 against Fulham. You telling me Arteta's got to come on, firstly, manage this team, captain this team and fucking score the goals himself. Yeah, that's what he's got to do. Tell me when Fergie did that as well. Fucking dumbasses, man. You know a manager ain't going to fix this. I'm telling you now, a manager is not fixing this. We're a mid-table team. I'm accepting it. We're shit. We're wank. We're in a relegation battle next season.
Wow. Some strong words from Sulz there.
No, because the thing is, right?
Daniel's saying 7 minutes of stoppage time. 7 minutes of stoppage time. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah. For us to miss more chances, yeah. It is.
Right.
But the thing is, I'm sick of it, man. You can keep blaming a manager, fine, blame the manager. But then also at the same breath, right, why are you not talking about the chances missed? His system's created enough chances for you to bag those goals. And guess what? Every player that every fan backs, right, is missing those chances. Pepe open goal, missed it. Martinelli had at least 3 or 4 chances this game, missed them. All right, disallowed goal, whatever. But you've had enough there to win this game. But no, it's the manager's fault because we can't finish. Yeah, that Einstein could have figured that one out, innit? Even
And
he'd be struggling and turning in his
to the
grave.
Formula One, we're going to be starting in 5 minutes' time. So they're getting all the cars prepped, ready. As I said, lap cars will be allowed to go and unlap themselves, which I personally don't agree with.
No. Look at this before I move on here. Second half of that, we've had 11. 11. And you're telling me, oh, I don't even care. You know what? Arteta House are dumbasses, retards, me. I'm telling you now. 11 attempts, you can't score 1. It's the manager's fault. Yeah, cool. Absolutely.
But yeah, as I said, back to the Formula One. 4 minutes till the race start. They're pushing all the lap cars to the pit exit, so they'll be allowed to unlap themselves. Which again, I would love to get your thoughts on this. Also, I personally don't agree with that. I don't agree with.
They should be spread out the way they were. It's so unfair.
Yeah.
It's only you know this only benefits Mercedes. It doesn't benefit anyone else.
Well, obviously it benefits any car that was lapped. But for me, I maybe not with the gaps that they were, but I think they should. So if you're 1 lap down, you should start 1 lap down. That's how I view it. Lewis is going to benefit from this because he dumped his car on purpose. Because Lewis knew that this was going to happen. So Lewis has dumped his car on purpose so he can be a lap down. So he can heat up his tyres. Because essentially it even gives them even more of a benefit because they get to heat their tyres up a bit. Which again, I personally don't agree with. But guys, we are now 3 minutes away from the start of the race again. Obviously, it is a red flag situation due to the crash between Bottas and George Russell. George Russell, basically what happened is George trying to overtake Valtteri. He's got onto the wet part of the track. He's hit. I think he's even touched the grass. He's span. He's hit Bottas. Bottas has collided into the wall. Both cars have gone off into the first corner. Which is not great for them. Team radio, we'll see if there's any team radio. It's team radio from a few people. Team radio from Mick Schumacher.
Okay, Mick. So it's 7.5 minutes till we go. All the cars that are down a lap get moved to the front. We fire up earlier than everyone else. We leave earlier than everyone else. We do an extra lap to catch the pack to get 1 lap down. Then we go around and do this formation lap, and then they can either do a rolling start or a standing start. If they do a standing start, you'll be in no race start, and you're on the C3 tire, and I'll just show you the burnouts and the clutch position.
Right, so basically what they're saying is they're obviously allowing all the lap cars to unlap themselves. There's 2 possibilities. They could do this via a rolling start behind the safety car, or they could do a standing start. I'm not sure what they're going for at the moment. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I'm not sure if it's going to be a standing start. But
I've got a new F1 strategy now, innit? If I'd never get lapped, but if I do, with the rare chance getting lapped, I'm just going to cause a big accident.
That works for you as well.
No one's going to get hurt, so no one's getting hurt, so it's like I can do that.
No, that makes sense. There's 1 minute 42 seconds to the start of the race. Some team radio from Charles Leclerc.
Okay, speak of the board. Take off the earplugs here. Take off the earplugs because I've got noise. On the earplugs so I can speak but can't hear you.
Charles is having some issues with earplugs by the looks of it. Latifi's back in the pits. Williams's race is over. They're done. But neither car is in it, and it's a shame because Williams looked very strong over here. Williams looked very strong. at Imola, but not so much now, obviously, with the red flag. A goalkeeper has come up, so I'm guessing Matt Ryan's gone up for a corner.
Yeah.
But we're going to stick with the F1 because the F1 is about to start. There's restart time.
Is that allowed? Is that on? Please be on. Please be on. For my sanity, please be on. Or I'm gonna kick someone's head in. I'm gonna go murder someone. I'm not joking. Please be on. Oh, please, please, for the love of God. How am I celebrating a draw to Fulham? How the fuck? What have we come to?
Is it onside?
I don't know. I don't know.
Daniel's saying 1-1.
Oh, for the love of God, please don't. Oh, they're going to disallow it at the end of the game, aren't they? There's going to be a full time. We're going to disallow it, you fucking idiot. She's celebrating like Muppets. No, they can't give that off.
1-1, apparently. It's going to be a rolling start. Basically, Race Control have confirmed this will be a rolling start, which favours Verstappen. That will favour Verstappen. They don't have to go through the standing start where the 5 lights. They don't have any of that. It will be a rolling start. The safety car. So basically, it's as if, let's imagine there's a safety car. The safety car is now driving them around. Max will then control the pack as the safety car goes in.
How are you checking for offside? No, these guys are Muppets. Fuck off. Fuck off, man. No, why you check? There is no offside, you blind cunt. Oh, fuck these, man. Fuck the VAR. Fuck these, man. They can't give it offside, but why are you checking it? There is nothing to do.
Obviously, it's restarted again. Verstappen is in the lead. Hamilton's still in 8th.
Daniel's saying, are they interfering with play? I don't know. I'm watching the race. Hamilton's in 9th. Some team radio from Lance Stroll.
It's a goal. Nikita's got a goal.
Oh, yeah. Good decision, you blind Muppets.
Right. Daniel's saying it's a goal. It's allowed. Goal, it's allowed.
I'll be very surprised if they disallowed it. Muppet.
But yeah, so they're just saying that it's a rolling start, which does favour Verstappen in a way. Obviously, it's no longer
What's a rolling start?
Basically safety car. So act as if it's basically safety car. So imagine the safety cars come out, and now the safety car is going to come back in.
Right,
Max will control the start.
Lando Norris is in 2nd.
No, he's in 3rd.
No, he's in 2nd right now. He's just overtaken Leclerc.
Okay, so you need to pause it again because you're ahead of me again.
Okay,
I don't know how this.
I've just paused it. I've got to where it says yellow flag sector 1, and Hamilton to Gasly is green, and then to Sonda and Ocon is red. 13 and 14 is red. So when you get to that bit, let me know.
Kimi spun off. They're showing a replay. Kimi's off.
Bottas is out. Russell's out.
Oh. Max just span, but he's still been able to collect it up. Max is going to wait a little second now. So yeah, there's a yellow flag on my thing. Right, Max has gone. What's up now? Lando is just overtaking.
It'll come up where they're just about to hit the corner, and it says yellow flag, and there's green and red.
All right.
There's Hamilton.
Now, go now.
I'm done.
So currently, I now need to change this again, but to something more positive. I can change this to something more positive. It is anyway more positive for us all because we all love a bit of Lando. Lando is now 2nd. Lando is 2nd.
And he's now 0.729 away from Leclerc.
Leclerc is now 3rd. I'm just updating the banner as we speak. That's the Angry Campson session. Here is the banner we want. This is the banner we want. Lando Norris is currently in 2nd. Some major comments here coming now. full time. It's full time. AFTV celebrating while troops is shouting, telling them to pick up the ball. Apparently,
I don't know why he's
UEFA will exclude
celebrating a
12
draw.
teams. Apparently, UEFA will exclude 12 teams who wanted to be in the Super League from Champions League next season. Wow.
Yeah, because apparently 5 or 6 teams have already confirmed they want to make the Super League.
Well, if that's the case, I don't want to be in United shoes because they'll be kicked out. And rightly so, I said kick them out of if they want to join the Super League and the Super League doesn't work, and they want to come back to English football. Yeah, but that's you're starting at grassroots level again. Sell Old Trafford, sell Anfield, fuck off out of here. Celebrating a draw low, AFTV. Why are they doing Super League? It's ridiculous. Troops wasn't celebrating. He was shouting them to pick up the ball. Lanzi, you are afraid of not getting top 4. Feel bad for Regal. His stream just randomly stopped in the 81st minute.
Oh, no.
Not sure what happened there.
Lanzi.
Not really.
Verstappen's getting that lead again, you know.
Yeah, it's one result, not the end of the world. Yeah, back to the Formula 1 though. Max is got a lead of 1.5 seconds over Lando Norris. Lando is currently second. Come on, Lando. Bring it home, boy. There is 20 laps to go here at Imola at the Emiliano Romagna Grand Prix. Max Verstappen with a purple sector 2, fastest lap of a 1:21.0.
Wow. Good on him.
Norris with a 1:21.8, which is fairly mad. Oh, my driver tracker's way ahead of me. I need to pause that. Just need to, because they're coming into the bits. Yeah, they're way ahead of me. But luckily, I'm watching the battle here. Be able to start my tracker up very soon. As I said, there's levels to my game here. There's levels to Let's Talk F1. There are levels. A new thing that we've started doing this season. I think that's where they are now. Is it? Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it is.
Well, what time's United kicking off?
United are kicking off
at
4. They kick off at 4.
All right. Cool.
So I may miss the start of the United match. We will obviously have match reaction of Manchester United, Burnley. Yeah.
And he is really struggling right now.
Well, he will do. He's a very shit racer. But yeah, we'll obviously have match reaction of United, Burnley,
he's got another. Verstappen's just
Arsenal, Fulham.
Verstappen's got a 1:20.3.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll have a match reaction after United game for both games that we saw today of Arsenal, Fulham, and United.
Come on, Burnley. Come on, Burnley.
Checkered Flag Show, 9 p.m. Basically reviewing everything that's happened over the race weekend and our thoughts. Because after this
I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for Checkered Flag Show.
Yes, you coming on it, Shal?
Absolutely. I'm not sitting here and watching this incredible match and not having my opinion on this match, on this race. Yes. It has been fabulous.
When is it?
Do you know what we said? We said
9 p.m. 9 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep reminding me because my brain is.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll send you a message in a bit. Or I'll tell you after United match reaction because your girl obviously be reacting to Fulham, the Fulham game.
Oh my God, Perez has just spun off.
Oh, Perez is out. Oh, he's spun. Can he survive? Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's able to get there. Max Verstappen with a 1:19.7. Max is flying.
Oh, and he's getting a bigger gap between him and Norris. Although I'm really pleased for Lando Norris, to be honest. I really am. Oh, Lewis Hamilton is in 7th now.
Lewis has overtaken Lance Stroll.
Oh, Hamilton's in 6th now. I suppose someone's realised.
Pick up Chris. Chris is saying, "I'm here. Don't worry, sorting the alarm problem out. It's not my alarm. It's others too. Household problem. Jesus Christ." Big up to yourself, Chris. But we loved having you on, Chris. Hopefully, you'll be here for the Checkered Flag Show as well. I'll try and get a couple more on as well. That checkered flag show will reflect over the whole weekend, get all the results. There's obviously sometimes there can be things that happen after the race, investigations per se. So we'll have the classified results. Any questions you've got, technical, regulations, drivers, whatever, bring them to the checkered flag show and we'll get them answered for you. The checkered flag show will be every race weekend at 9 p.m. Where we basically review the weekend's results and everything of all of that. And then obviously other weeks we'll have either the weekly banter show or we'll have a weekly call-in show where we'll basically wrap up all the big news and you'll get your chance to have your say on your team. That's the way it is. And we're probably the only channel where you can actually call in and make sure that your call is answered. So make sure that you do check in for any of them. Oh, and Charles is obviously, if she ever did call in shows. Oh, you have, is it half time normally, isn't it?
Yeah, I usually do call-ins at half time and full time just to keep like the actual watch along kind of hearable, because I feel like when you get over like the kind of 6-person mark, you can't hear anything. So I try and keep the watch along. But yeah, call-ins go in at half time. We literally add everybody.
Any show with more than 6 people is a nightmare to try and control, which is an interesting one. Chris saying I'll try and come on before the race finishes, hopefully sorted by then. Yes, that would be absolutely mega. We've loved having Chris on. I met Chris somewhere else doing Formula One. It's brilliant that Chris has joined the team. He's joined the team and we love to see it. Perez has gone a bit wide into the, I'm not sure what they call them. There's 2 specific corner names for these, but I don't know what they are. But Max Verstappen with another fastest lap, an 18.9. Hamilton is closing in on Daniel Ricciardo. But Lewis might struggle because I'm not sure Lewis is going to be able to catch Lando. Lando currently is second. In the pits comes Antonio Giovinazzi. A comment here from Velverswan. The Super League formed just for the top teams. I'm sorry, we have the Champions League that are for teams that have earned that spot, finishing 10th, but you're still allowed in the Super League. Shake my head. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. Giovinazzi is back out on track. I'm not sure there's any team radio or anything. Giovinazzi, no one cares. No one cares about Giovinazzi. Sergio Perez, no one really cares about that. Lando Norris, let's hear a bit from Lando.
Gap to Leclerc, 1.4. Slippery track, turn 2 to turn 4. Look after the tyre.
Lando just being told that slippery track from turns 2 to 4, and the gap to Leclerc is about 1.5 seconds. We'll obviously keep you updated on all of that. Carlos Sainz is currently 4th. Daniel Ricciardo currently 5th. Lewis is 6th. Another fastest lap from Max. You will see this throughout the whole race now. As the track gets drier, the tyres get grippier. Maxwell 118.7. Hamilton has overtaken Daniel Ricciardo and is now chasing down Carlos Sainz. Lewis is really going to fight. Valtteri is back in the team pits, and that's just showing the replay of Lewis overtaking Daniel Ricciardo. The track is very dry at the moment. Well, it's getting drier. That's a fact. But yeah, it's not doing too badly. 21 laps to go.
Verstappen still holds the fastest lap, doesn't he?
Yes, is 118.7. The top 3 are on the bottom in the banner: Verstappen, Norris, and Leclerc. I feel like Carlos Sainz is going to be told to just really delay Lewis trying to get hold of you, because that means that Charles Leclerc has more time to try and build the gap. Verstappen with another fastest lap, an 18.6. 118.6. Max is flying. He's already got a 5.8 second gap to Lando Norris. Norris needs to keep Leclerc within over a second gap, so that Leclerc can't use DRS, which is the drag reduction system. So yeah, we need to make sure that Lando keeps Leclerc over a second behind, so that he can't use
We
DRS.
do only have 20 laps left, and Lewis Hamilton is just speaking over the radio. What's he saying, Niall? Over to you, Niall, on the tracking device.
Lewis is saying it's not come up yet. It'll come up in a second. Apparently Lewis has got fastest lap now. I don't believe he does. Why are you lying to me, boys? Yeah. No. Hamilton has a 2-car. Yeah. It's not come up just yet. When that radio comes up, I will play it for you guys. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted for that. I shouldn't think so. It's only team radio. Can't even hear the commentary. So all is good. No team radio just yet come through. They might not even play it. You never know. We'll see. But yeah, Lewis does have fastest lap, so I suppose that extra point that you get for fastest lap will massively help him.
I'm just disappointed in Perez, man. Red Bull could have had a really good week.
Yeah, Perez obviously all the way down in 13th. Maybe it's just not the second driver. It's just the second car for Red Bull just doesn't really work. A lot of pressure, I suppose, also racing against Verstappen. Verstappen being one of the best drivers on the field, and you've got to race against him. The pressure is going to be real. That's a fact. So maybe it's just a lot of pressure on the second driver's shoulders. The only one who could really handle the pressure was Daniel Ricciardo, but even then, that was still a bit dodgy as well. But we're on lap 45 of 63. That team radio. Oh no, they're showing Kimmy's. They've decided that team radio from Lewis is utterly useless and no one cares. As it stands, Verstappen will be top of the drivers' standings with 43 points. Lewis would be second with 36, and Lando Norris would be in third with 30 points. Mega job there. Mega job. We love to see it.
Tifonzo's just been given a penalty or something. I don't know. Or his lap's been removed.
Who?
Tifonzo.
I presume that'll be for track limits. Probably a 3 second, 5 second penalty. I'll see if anything comes up. It should do. We'll see. No, nothing just yet. Verstappen with a 118.24. Verstappen now has fastest lap. Lewis is 12 seconds behind Verstappen. Lando is 8 seconds behind Verstappen. Leclerc is catching Norris, though. Leclerc catching Norris is now a 0.5 second gap. Half a second between Lando and Charles Leclerc in second and third. Lando is going to really have to pull his finger out now. Come on, Lando. Nothing going on just yet. Norris is on the soft, so not sure that's the greatest move they've ever done. I don't think Lando on the softs is going to be a great idea, but
it is what it is.
I suppose with the mediums would get him to the end of the race. Everyone but the McLaren boys were on mediums, and obviously Vettel, Perez, and Tsunoda.
Oh, Verstappen's just on the fastest lap again.
Another one, 118.0. Another fastest lap. Fastest in sector 2.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
If Verstappen does the most fastest laps, does he get anything for it? Or is
Yeah,
it just the fastest lap at the end of the race?
Fastest lap gets an extra point, I believe.
Yeah, he gets an extra championship point. So he would get 26 points in 25. So 25 for the win, 1 point for the fastest lap. But only if you're in the top 10. So if you're 11th or below and you do the fastest lap, you get nothing for it. They're just showing Perez. Perez looks like he's going to try and overtake Vettel. And he does so with ease. Perez goes up to 12th, but he goes wide again. And Vettel is able to overtake him back into 12th for Vettel. Perez still in 13th. There's now a 10-second gap between Lando and Verstappen. And Lewis can't get past Carlos Sainz, which is beautiful to watch. Beautiful to see.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you, Sainz. You're doing me a favour there.
Yeah, Ferrari's had a brilliant weekend.
I told you, Ferrari's made some really good additions this year. Sorted out the car.
Yeah, but I don't want him to do well. I just want Verstappen to do well, really.
Yeah, but Sulz, you need to be nice to other teams as well. Apart from Mercedes,
they can do one.
We mustn't be nice to Mercedes. They're assholes.
You know.
Norris has now extended the gap to Charles Leclerc to 0.9 seconds now, which is beneficial. Lando doing a good job. 15 laps to go.
This is getting tense now, you know.
It is getting tense. Not for Verstappen. Verstappen doing very well so far. Verstappen's going to catch Nikita Mazepin.
I need...
I know the feeling. I want Lando to do well as well. I want Lando second. That would be, if Lando achieves second place, that would be his best finish in F1. That's a fact.
And to do it in a McLaren, that's pretty sick.
McLaren doing very well. McLaren for me are the best team in the midfield pack. They're the closest to catching Red Bull and Mercedes.
Yeah.
For me. Lando doing a fantastic job keeping Charles Leclerc way behind him. Max still with the fastest lap. Nothing come through just yet. Esteban Ocon. We'll do driver of the day in the checkered flag show, so we won't get our thoughts on that just yet.
Has anyone played the fantasy for F1?
I haven't. I haven't.
I just don't like. I need to look into it, but I'm just trying to figure out like how would they do it? Because it's like.
No, I get confused by that as well. Don't worry about that. Well, I don't get confused. I just haven't done it. Big up to DC. Yo, DC, how are we doing? And we have Chris back in the building. Chris has sorted out the alarms, and Chris is back. How are we doing, mate?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but let's see what happens with it.
We love it. We love it.
Just destroy it, burn it. You know that usually does it.
Yeah, I still don't know, but only for 1 second, so it's better.
Not too bad. Not too bad. RJ came in clutch yesterday. So many people subbed from yesterday. Yes, they did. A huge big up to RJ for the work he did yesterday. Massively appreciated by absolutely everyone.
Have we gained anything today? Are we any closer to 200?
I haven't checked yet because I've currently got the driver tracker.
Oh yeah.
So I'd need someone else to check that. I've just paused my tracker because it went a bit ahead.
Oh no, we're on 192 still.
That's not too bad. We can take that.
I know Hamilton's watching this.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. That's why he was pissed off. You know, with hands in his head and everything.
Oh yeah. Because we're slagging him off.
Yeah, we were telling
love
him
a bit.
reality.
We love a bit of.
Hamilton's gone into fourth.
Oh, Hamilton's overtaken Someone them.
Signs.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Signs. You're letting me down, lad.
Pause.
Oh, no. Do you know what they're going to do? Yeah, Leclerc's going to, like, break. Signs going to go into the back of him, and they're going to make a sandwich out of him. Good tactic, lads. Good.
Lewis Hamilton's just got the fastest lap.
Yeah, Rich saying 192 so far. Yes, big up to everyone that's subbed. If you are new, please do make sure you smash the subscribe button and like the video. That massively helps us. We want to reach 200. Hopefully by the end of today, that will be even better. But if not, it was our target for this month. So because the target is to go up by 100 every month. So if we can get a head start onto next month's target of 300, that'll be absolutely mega. But maybe we could do better than that. Maybe we could get to 400. You never know. But if you are new, make sure you're smashing the subscribe button. Massively helps us out all over here. DC, Arsenal are so jammy. I don't think that is how Sulz describes it, but we don't want to anger the Sulz.
I don't even want to talk about Arsenal. I don't care. I don't care.
Make sure you check out the match reaction after United game. We'll be reacting to both games there. You won't get our thoughts after this live stream. What will happen is we'll save our thoughts and we'll give them all to you in the Checkered Flag show. So make sure you tune in for that at 9 p.m. for the Checkered Flag show. It's going to be a nice, it's going to be a nice stream. A nice stream. And make sure you get in your questions in for it as well. We want to hear from you. We want your thoughts. We want your questions. We want to make it as interactive as possible with you guys. So if there's any questions you want to know, make sure you ask us. Lewis, obviously, as Charles said, currently in 4th with the fastest lap. I'm currently doing the Horner thing of tapping my leg. I'm now my leg. Sulz will know what I'm on about. My leg is moving. Like, because I want Lando to finish second.
Yeah,
I want Lando to finish second. So my left leg is now flying. My left leg has a mind of its own. Come on, Lando. Come on, my boy. Need my boy to do it. As Verstappen crosses the start-finish straight to go on to lap 53. So I've had to pause it quite a bit because I'm quite a bit ahead on Z Driver Tracker. If we're watching this battle. Oh, and Lewis is trying to get past Charles Leclerc, but not happening on this lap. Not happening, my boy. Not happening. Get out of here. Get out of here. They do show a driver tracker on Sky Sports as well, which is always good. Of course they stop it just there. I was using that to pinpoint when I needed to press mine to go. Mine is now going. I should be linked up now. We're on lap 53. We'll see what is happening now. Max is going through the last chicane before the two sweeping lefts of lap turn 17 and 18. Bit of words wouldn't quite come out of my mouth just there. 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. 15 seconds between Verstappen and Norris. Lewis is going to try and get the slipstream. He is going to be within DRS, so Lewis will be able to activate DRS. He's got DRS open, but it's not enough to get past Charles Leclerc into turn 2. Not enough to get into turn 2, up into turn 3, and up they go down to the next chicane to get turns 4 and 5. Going up to turn 6. And then they'll go uphill to turn 7 and 8. Oh, Norris is talking. I wonder if that's coming up. Oh, team radio from Lando.
There's going to be at least another pit stop, I think.
Lando wants blue flags out for some reason. I think he's approaching back markers. Lando has said, I'm getting vibrations, don't know where from. Right. Lando's tyres are going. You can just sense that Lando's tyres are going. He's getting vibrations, which means he's got a bit of a flat spot somewhere. But there's a massive fight for the battle for second. Norris is way ahead so far. He's just 1.2 seconds. Charles Leclerc doesn't have DRS, but Lewis does coming into turn 2. Lewis gets past. Lewis is past Charles Leclerc, which means Lewis is now hunting down Lando Norris. There is 8 laps to go. There's 8 laps to go. Raikkonen will be investigated after the race for a procedure infringement. So Lewis is now third. He's chasing down Lando Norris. Lewis, don't you dare, or what I will say about you will be absolutely horrific. The shit I will say about you will be horrific. Don't you dare.
Hey, we're supposed to be positive here. Come on, let's be pushing Norris. Like all these positive vibes for Norris. Let's get the positive vibes.
FYI, both my legs are now shaking. Both my legs are. I'm doing a double horner. Basically, both my legs are flying now. Come on, Lando. Come on. 5-second penalty for Yuki Tsunoda.
192 subscribers.
Huh?
192 subscribers.
We love to see it. We love to see it. Norris is a second ahead of Lewis.
I don't know how many way that is from 200. My brain is not working that well today.
We're 8 away from 200. Lewis is within a second of Lando now. Lewis is within a second.
Oh, Niall, you forgot to say quick maths.
Quick maths? Why am I saying quick maths?
Yeah, you said it now. It's all right. Good.
Oh, cool. Oh, God.
Norris is 18 seconds away from Verstappen.
No, that's how many points he's getting. He is 18. So he's getting 18 points and he's 18 seconds behind. Double 18 for Lando. But Lewis is chasing him. Come on, Lando. 0.8 second gap.
Oh, that's interesting. Norris has got the vote for driver of the day. Norris is number 1 for driver of the day.
So far, obviously, they'll still be voting.
If he continues and gets second, people are going to be happy. Yeah, but Lewis has got some vengeance on him, you know. Lewis is like...
Into turn 17, turn 18. Lewis on the throttle. Lewis is on the throttle. Do you know what? I'm gonna use another thing. So I'm gonna tap Lando. I'm gonna tap Lewis. All right. I'm now watching them. I'm watching both their speeds and their brake stuff and their sectors. I'm keeping very close eye on this battle. This is the battle of the day. 6 laps to go. Lando is 0.5 seconds ahead of Lewis.
I'm not gonna lie, just had a panic then. My TV just froze for a second, and I was like, "No, you can't be doing this to me! Like, don't be like. This is really an important battle, you know." I swear to God, Norris, if you even think about giving it away to Lewis Hamilton, come on. So tense right now.
6 laps to
go.
0.8 second lead now to Lando.
Just keep making it better.
0.8. Lando on the throttle. All right. Lewis hasn't got DRS open. So Lewis is without DRS. Oh, no, he's got DRS open now. There is the drag reduction system. But can he do it? No, he can't. Not on this lap. He is a lot closer to Lando now. A lot closer. A lot closer. The gap is 0.3 seconds. 5 laps to go.
Oh, no! It's okay. We're good. I'm good. Don't worry. Sorry, I'm just getting a bit dramatic.
Right, Charles, you're banned next time if you ever do that again. If you ever do that, I just had a heart in mouth moment.
Sparks literally just came.
Oh, sparks are not a problem. Don't worry about sparks. Never worry about sparks unless you see a front wing dangling off. Don't worry about the sparks. Oh, fucking hell! My heart just did like 20 beats per second there.
Lando Norris has technical difficulties.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, well, neither do I, but
I don't want to hear that. Why are you telling me that? Right, team radio for Lando.
Gap to Hamilton to 0.8, Leclerc 2.8.
Right, they're just showing the gap. Well, they're just telling Lando the gap. DRS open for Lewis. Is he close enough to do it? He isn't close enough again. 4 laps to go.
Lando Norris was just putting his hand on the back of the clutch or something, which was causing the problems. There's not actually any serious problems, guys. We're okay. Oh, no!
Charles is ahead of us again, I think. Lando is speaking. I'm not sure why Lando is speaking.
I'm done now. I'm out. Like, fuming.
What's going on? What's going on? Right, they're going up to the last chicane before they're coming into turns 15 and 16. 0.6 second gap between the two. Lando is talking again. Lando's doing a lot of talking on the team radio. 3 laps to go, but 4 laps for Lando and Lewis. Right, Lando going into turns 17 and 18. Applies the throttle coming into turn 19. Lewis is 0.7 seconds behind Lando. He's got DRS open.
Verstappen has got the fastest lap.
They're coming into it. Right, Lewis is trying to overtake Lando, and Lewis has overtaken Lando. Lando is third. He hasn't been able to take Lewis. We hasn't been able to hold Lewis. Charles is about 15 seconds ahead of us now.
I'm getting vexed now, I'll tell you now. Oh, well, no, I don't want Lewis Hamilton to have the fastest lap. Nah.
It's okay. I presume that Verstappen will fly. Luckily, Norris is still on the podium.
No. I'm fuming. Even if Verstappen wins today, he doesn't go. He needs that extra point. That extra point means he goes above.
He'll push. He'll do some pushing. More talking from Lando. He will.
Hamilton is 20 seconds away from Verstappen. So I don't know. Today might actually be Verstappen's day. We are on the 60-second lap.
Lando's got no grip. Lando's got nothing left on these tires.
He's just gonna have to keep pushing.
There's a second between 1.5 seconds between Leclerc and Norris, but Leclerc is going 1 second faster per lap. Lewis with the fastest lap of 1:16.7. I presume that Max will fly. Lewis will now stay top of the Drivers' Championship, but only by a point. Verstappen needs to get the fastest lap to take to go first in the Drivers' Championship.
Facts. Come on, Verstappen. Let's go. Oh, Mazepin has just spun out.
Of course he has. It's Mazepin. When doesn't Mazepin spin out? That is the real question here. As we see, United will have kicked off soon, so that is going to happen now. There's 2 laps. Firm Carbon Gaming, yo, big up to yourself, mate. Big up to yourself. If you are new, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And approaches them nicely. He's taken down to turn 17 and 18. There's turn 17 and 18 now. He goes through turn 17 perfectly there. turn 18, applies the throttle. And there we go. Max Verstappen has won the Italian Grand Prix at Imola. The Emilia Romagna Grand Prix has gone to Max Verstappen, but he doesn't get the fastest lap. That will go to Lewis Hamilton, who approaches the last corner. He'll put the throttle on. Lewis is second, but Lando Norris has come third. What a result for McLaren. What a result for McLaren.
I'm buzzing about this.
You did. You did say Sergio. You said Perez would finish second. Perez will not finish second. But there you go. The race winner, Max Verstappen. Second, Lewis Hamilton. Third is Lando Norris. Fourth is Charles Leclerc. And fifth, Carlos Sainz. Daniel Ricciardo is coming sixth. Stroll seventh. Gasly eighth. Raikkonen will pick up some points for Alfa Romeo. Raikkonen is going to come ninth. Ocon will pick up the last championship point for 10th for Alpine. Alonso 11th, Perez 12th, Tsunoda 13th, Giovinazzi 14th, Mick Schumacher has come in 16th, Mazepin has come in 17th. Lando Norris has been voted driver of the day with 32% of the vote. But before we wrap up, Max has won, Lando's third. Good day for us, right?
I think that's a fab day. Lando had a great run. I guess his tyres and his car kind of gave up on him. I think he could have done second if that was the case. I really do. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Verstappen had one of the best races I've seen in a while, 63 laps of leading, and he didn't give up at all. So fair play to him.
100%. What about you, Sulz? Good day for us?
Yeah. Obviously, wanted Verstappen to win. He gone and done it. Like I said, man, he's using my dirty F1 tactics like I use in the game. So I'm proud of the kid, man, listening to me. He used the tactics well. And we got the win, lads. We got the win.
100%. And what about you, Chris? Final thoughts before we do wrap up.
Well-deserved win for Verstappen. It was a must-win, in my opinion. Yeah. After the disappointment in Bahrain. The title race is now officially on.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them have won a race now. And Super Lando Norris. What a performance.
Yes. Indeed, Super Lando Norris. Lando equaling his best career finish with third. He achieved that, I believe it was Austria last year. So big up to Lando, really doing him and the team proud. We'll be back at 6 o'clock with the match reaction of Arsenal Fulham, United Burnley playing right now. Bruno to McTominay, and they're passing out to Wan-Bissaka, and what a save by Nick Pope! What a save by Nick Pope! But I'm going to go watch that now. But before we do go, Shal, where can they find you?
You can find me on my YouTube channel, Strong TV. We've got that wrestling show tonight. RJ's on there as well. If you want to check it out. And you can find me on here tonight at 9 for the Checkered Flag show. You can find me pretty much everywhere. I'm on GNA. I'm on the First XI. I'm on the Terrace for the Friday show. So, check it out.
Absolutely. Go check out all of them as well. Sulz, where can they find you, bro?
I'm going to my cave, man. I can't be asked. I'm not even joking, you can't find me anywhere right now. I just can't be asked.
You can find him at Twitter, Let's Debate Footy. Links are in the description. Chris, bro, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me here on the official F1 Watchalong and the official Checkered Flag show, year one.
100%.
I can't
And you can find me on my YouTube channel. Just my name on there, Chris Wells. Simple as that. And the Twitter.
Excellent.
And Twitter on there, Chris Wells 96. Chuff 6 for the 96 as well.
Yes, 100%. Charles, what were you going to say?
That Burnley scored less than 20 seconds in, and it was a offside flag, which is lucky.
Ooh,
I'm telling you now, Burnley are going to win today. Do you know what? I'm hoping Burnley wins, so Sulz feels better about his life right now.
Burnley do turn into prime Barcelona at Old Trafford, so it's a possibility. You can find me at Niall_PAFC. Go check out our YouTube, Twitter at Let's Talk EPL. Go check out our Instagram at Let's Talk EPL_. All links are in the description, so go check everyone out. As I said, we'll be back here at 6 p.m. for match reaction of Arsenal, Fulham and United Burnley. Also 9 p.m. the Checkered Flag Show, where we'll be reviewing everything that happened over the weekend. Fuck me, we got a lot to talk about. A huge race, a very exciting first race for the channel for its first watch along for Formula One. I've loved every minute of it. Really do love my Formula One. The commentary is better than what you'd get on Sky Sports. That's a guarantee. So make sure you check us out at 9 p.m. If you are new, as I say, do make sure you're smashing the subscribe button. Let's get us to 200. That would be absolutely mega if we can do that. But thanks for watching, and we will see you at